Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma, a new severe thunderstorm watch. We will show you where in just a moment. Right now, WeatherScope, sponsored by Kellogg's, the best to you each morning.
This is WeatherScope.
Thanks for joining us here on the Weather Channel. Mike Bono, Jim Cantori, as we take a look at some activity. We've got a new weather watch out stretching across northern Oklahoma and southern Kansas.
Right, and along that front that's kind of stalling in that area, and that front will produce more severe weather watches and severe weather today, I'm sure.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, we may even get another watch in the Carolinas, southern Georgia. They're talking about 3/4 inch hail reported east of Greensburg, which is actually in Kansas. So, I mean, we're talking about some big hail out there.
Right. Well, you're going to start in the east.
Yeah, I'm going to start in the east, and Mike will pick it up in the west for you. Let's go ahead and check things out as we look at the thunderstorm risk areas today, and of course where we have highlighted severe weather over the potential thereof. We just got a new weather watch, so right in here you'll see a new weather watch come out right across the border there. Also, this area being monitored for possible severe weather all the way from southern Virginia on into central Georgia, and you can just see the beginnings of some of these storms. Here's some stuff west of Raleigh now trying to organize. This is probably the best organization we've seen recently from Macon on up toward Athens, Georgia, and pushing on off to the east. And then there's good old Atlanta Metro right over Cobb County. This has really been a popular county over the past week or so. We've had rain here almost every day, and you can see right here East Cobb, West Cobb, on down toward the Weather Channel, which would be here in the Clap of Thunder. You can see it's dark outside there. Also into Paulding County, and then west toward the border. Showers and storms generally moving almost east and developing. More stormy weather developing south of Anniston down toward Montgomery, Alabama. This area under the gun, along with Macon, for possible severe weather. A little bit more wind out there today. We may see some damaging winds transported down into some of these thunderstorms. Here's a pretty good conglomeration of rain from Tuscaloosa on down toward Jackson. Keep an eye on these storms. Some of these have the potential of going severe. And you will notice quite a bit of sunshine out ahead of all this across Alabama, Georgia, and South Carolina. Into Kansas, there's this one cluster of storms dropping on off to the southeast. Let's go ahead and take a look at that if we could on our other source. I think we have that up. We don't have it up. Mike's going, hold on. We got it up. Let's go ahead and check it out for you here. Southwest of Wichita, look at these storms as they continue to move on off, almost due south now. And with them, we will see severe weather. We've already had several reports of 3/4 inch hail, and so there should be no reason why that shouldn't repeat its performance as these storms continue to work on off toward the south. So eventually, you folks in Enid will have to deal with these storms, as well as on in toward Gage in Oklahoma as they continue to drop toward the south. One cell kind of splitting off, weakening, but still producing some decent rain as it heads toward Wichita and Kansas. Back to the graphics we go. Rainfall has been very beneficial east of the Appalachian chain. It's been wonderful news here from Virginia on northward. Not so wonderful back around Columbus, but you'll notice we don't have much more to go. Maybe a few scattered showers developing if there's any breaks in the cloud deck here because the air is so cold aloft. But the big show with the big rain heading on off to the northeast. Again, the back edge of this rain, we may see again a few more spotty showers, but the heavy, persistent rain will be off to the east of the mountains, as you can see. This is just great news. Everybody here in need of some beneficial rain. And here it is. Trenton, Philly, Wilmington, Baltimore, Washington, and eventually up for your rush hour tonight. Looks like a pretty miserable one as all this continues to pull on off to the northeast. This is the remnants of a tropical storm. And with more details on what it's done so far, let's talk to Mike Bono.
Thanks a lot, Jim.